Hey folks, Jerome Forestwood here. It is 1:49 p.m. on April 14th, 2024 in Greektown, Kitsilano, Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. It is 12 degrees outside and a sunny afternoon in the city. In this video, I walk for 2 kilometers starting by the transit bus stop at West Broadway and McDonald, then stroll west on West Broadway, cross the street at Blenheim, continue walking east on West Broadway, ending my trek by the transit bus stop at West Broadway in Lark. To support the channel, click the heart icon to send me super thanks. For updates, follow me on TikTok and Instagram at jforestwood. And if you enjoy this video, smash that like button, share it, and subscribe. Hey folks, Jerome Forestwood here, just walking along West Broadway Street here in Greektown. And this is the area where a lot of Greek people chose to settle back in the day. Here as Vancouver started to evolve and change, and it's since become even more diverse. I mean, you can still see the pockets of the Greek influence, and it still retains its Greektown name. Let's keep walking here to walk past the Persian grocery store right now. Nice little place to go if you want to pick up any kind of specialty ingredients or just get your regular produce. Great little grocery store to go to. And this area is on the west side of Vancouver. A lot of people will call this a West Side Vancouver. It's in the neighborhood of Kitsilano. And it has an annual festival called the Greek on Broadway. And that is a well-attended festival. If you look at my back catalog and check out the video from last year for the Greek on Broadway festival, whereas you could just see a street full of people. It was very intense and a whole lot of fun and a whole lot of great food too. Just walking past David Eby, our premier of the province of British Columbia. He has his office down here. And keep walking here.
Okay, let's go buy some more bubble tea. I think they have the jugs here.
This is a very family-oriented area. There's also quite a few students that attend this area because of our proximity to UBC. That's where I'm located, over at UBC. I haven't been filming here in a while. Just to give this area a little bit of a break, especially when you live so close in proximity. This building with the red fringe here, this would be your dollar store with more, which is the version of the dollar store down here. There's also Superior Dollar just down the street, a few blocks. And here's our local Banana Leaf Malaysian restaurant. This is the chain. You'll see locations in the west end of Vancouver, at Denman and Robson, or in the Davie Village. And you'll see it also over here, and also further east on West Broadway in the Fairview neighborhood.
Un restaurante que tiene... Yeah, but I'm trying to...
And this area is considered a very affluent area, full of big and expensive homes. But some of the people who bought homes in this area wasn't always desirable. It was further away from the downtown core. And at one point in time, it was even part of the West Point Grey, or the Point Grey city, before the merger with the Vancouver. So there is a lot of people who have found themselves with their home prices have drastically increased over the last few years. Their wealth is tied predominantly to the home that they were fortunate to buy back in the day. And that's good for them. I don't think they ever guessed that it would become such an awesome area. And then you also have like movie stars that live in the area. Ryan Reynolds is one that's always thrown around. Every once in a while you can catch him over at Nate's Pizzeria. To the east of us here on West Broadway. They even have a little sign outside of Nate's. Deadpool eats here. Here's the Yum Ice Creamery. Whole bunch of different sweets in there as well. And then over here's the local Oakberry, but the more important one, the Serrano Bakery. This is your Greek pastry restaurant right here. You can see it's well frequented, and they have excellent cheese pies. And then one of the best produce chains in the area, City Avenue right here. Find them also on Commercial Drive. And in other locations, including New Westminster, at the Riverside Market. This area has a mix of, the services that local people use, barbers, dentists, taxes, all that type of stuff, local restaurants, and as well, a few boutique shops. So, very eclectic neighborhood, and several different grocery stores. This would be the intersection of Church Street and West Broadway. We'll cross the street in a minute. There we go. You can cross the street. I'm just passing by Olympia Pizza. You can see them also on Denman Street in Sahel. And Sahel's actually set up a kebab shop over in the University Market at UBC. Super excited about that. And of course, my favorite, Don Air, dude. And if you want a nice bowl of beef noodle soup, right here, Lanzu beef noodle. First restaurants we came to when we moved into the UBC area, and they treated us so well. We have some really good food. Here's the local bar. It caters to Western fare, so this would be the Good Co. That'd be the Good Co on Kitsilano. There's a Good Co on Granville, which is in downtown core. And there's other Good Co's around the city and around Metro Vancouver. So just keep your eye out. Now I'm going to turn around right here. I'm actually heading out to Granville Island eventually. I'm going to get some Kitsilano in for you. And this will be West Broadway and Blenheim Street. And across the street there's the Sun Given Foods. That's your Asian focused grocery store in the area. We do have quite a large Asian population here, and of course you can see several Asian restaurants. You got everything from Thai to Vietnamese to Malaysian to even Chinese. Just waiting for the light to change. There we go. I have a nice little McDonald's. This one's 24 hours.
operates quite well. So I greatly appreciate it. Sometimes you can't wait and you gotta go to the washroom and you're coming back from the bars and that one's open, so you get off and you go to that McDonald's. Just gotta wait until you're all the way you get back to the university. We'll keep walking here. See, there's lots of different shops along the way here. Nail shops, eyeglass boutique, clothing store. And here's an example of one of the Asian restaurants. This would be Pure Delight Cafe we're passing. Great little Vietnamese restaurant. Not large, but they do a really good job. Why do you need a large space? All you need to do is be pumping out good food. People come. Oh, Yummy Slice Pizza is now open. This has been taking a while. It's good to see it's open now.
Yes.
It's been in development for almost a year. Since it's put its sign outside saying Yummy Slice Pizza coming soon. And we're back at West Broadway and Trutch. And see some of the pink cherry trees, the Kwanzan cherry trees. Still pumping up beautiful petals right now. And then at the end of April, because we're mid-April right now, we'll move to the final wave of cherry trees. Now we'll keep walking here. Here, just passing Nose Toast Taverna. So your Greek tapas restaurants. Again, coming back to that great Greektown influence. This is why it's known as Greektown. You can just see people come out here and enjoy, but this is more of a locals area than it is a tourist area. Tourists do come to this area. When tourists are more apt instead to go more often into West Fourth Ave, and then they come all the way to Greektown. So oftentimes you'll see the number 99 empty out before you get a whole bunch of people over here. Usually over at their Arbutus stop, and then they just walk on over to Greektown or to West 4th Ave. I'll stop right here. This is Balaclava Street in West Broadway. See the Starbucks across the street, as well as the Kitsilano sushi. Yeah, we'll be crossing the street momentarily. There we go. Green flashing light means pedestrian go. Looks like they're going to be tearing down this subway. You can see a development application here. So they'll be building some condos here. Very interesting. With some shops underneath. Nice to see further development along this route. This route's in desperate need of some serious towers. I know a whole bunch of single-family homeowners who would not like to hear me say that. What do you call those, NIMBYs? Now, this is in desperate need of more than some of the 3-story buildings they have here. We need, or 4 stories. We need like way more. This is a major area. And it deserves to have the population to sustain it. Because sometimes in the wintertime, that local population is very thin, especially when the students are deep into studying, because UBC students work really hard. So sometimes they won't come down here for weeks. So in the wintertime, sometimes the restaurants get less business. So you definitely have a few towers down here, the condominiums and stuff like that. And definitely bring in a larger population to support this great area. I'll keep walking here. And just here in the background, there's always someone talking, especially on a Sunday like today. And the farmers market over here in Kitsilano will be opening up in less than a month, around the start of May. I think May 4th. It's the Saturday. Saturday to Sunday. You can check that on Vancouver markets to be sure, but it'll be opening up the first weekend in May. And we can cross because there's a green light flashing. That's awesome for us. Just passing the local CIBC bank. Yeah, we'll keep walking here. Over here is the local Petro Canada. Now that you've decided if the price of gas is too much or not, I don't drive. But it's at 209.9 right now. And there goes another regular bus I ride. Almost every day, the 99 UBC line. Yeah, hit the light right here. If you're a local in the area, this is where you catch the number 2 now, over there. You used to have to catch it over there, and we'll take you over the Broad Street Bridge and into the downtown, but that's where you catch it now. So that's that. And this is McDonald Street and West Broadway. You can see a little bit of snow on top of the mountains if you've got some really good eyes. The ski hills are still open. Caught a few people this morning and pulling their skis out to go onto the bus. I'll be heading across to North Vancouver or West Vancouver and then up onto the ski hills that are over over in that area. No, I don't ski, so if you know more information about that and you want to share, you can put that in the comments. But I recognize recreational skiing as an important economic activity for Vancouver area, so yeah. definitely cool. We'll keep walking here. Over here we do have a local thrift store that serves the area. This would be your Salvation Army. You find some interesting stuff in there because a lot of it comes from Kitsilano here. Stuff that you wouldn't necessarily see at other Salvation Army stores. Including things like snowboards. I remember walking past there, they had like 3 snowboards sitting outside. People just getting rid of them. And there's Nat's New York pizza. Now keep walking here. There's the quintessence of Vietnamese cuisine. A great little Vietnamese restaurant. You can see there's several Vietnamese restaurants and Malaysian restaurants in the area. So you got a lot to choose from. And even if you go up to West Point Grey, in the Point Grey Village on West 10th Ave, there's another really ripping Vietnamese restaurant up there from a chain called Gold Train, and it's fabulous. And of course, you know that this is a sought after area because we have a local Dairy Queen. And over here we also have a brand new KFC. Seems like KFC beat out Popeyes. And coming over here, I'm sure Popeyes would be just as popular over here if it chose this location. Across the street. Over here it doesn't look like much, but it's Amy's Toonie Town and actually pretty good. Or a dollar store. And we'll keep walking here. And we're down over here on West Broadway, heading west on West Broadway. It's passing the Hunter's Garden Center, and up ahead of us here, this building right here, that's the local white spot. That spot is a steak and burger chain, Western Fare. And they still have that big parking lot field over here that you wouldn't find in other cities in Canada. There's quite a few people here today. If you don't get beer, the food is actually quite affordable. But if you're adding beer, just be prepared to pay for it. There's their giant parking lot right there. We'll keep walking here. This would be West Broadway and Lark Street. And in 1 month we'll have the Kitsilano market up and over there. So that'll be great to see. I'm going to stop on over here. This way you catch the number 9 bus. I'll take it all the way over to the Burnaby border if you really wanted to. Or you can just take a couple stops down. This is great for that too. So anyways folks, thanks for coming along. Just remember to share, like, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Have a good day.